Thousands of people took to the streets today in a show of opposition to the government policy impacts on Māori.
The nationwide hikoi ended with the bombshell announcement from Te Pāti Māori that it would establish its own parliament. Alice Wilkins reports.
Protesters carried banners and flags through central Rotorua this morning, but their voices carried across the country.
Everything that the government is doing is against Māori, and we are not standing for it, so that's why we are here today.
We're here for our culture, for our people, for our generations to come.
A call that was being echoed.
Government can't continue to treat us like second-class citizens in our own country anymore, and this shows it. This is only Rotorua, so I don't know what's happening across the country.
In Auckland, police and protesters started to gather from early in the morning, readying their vehicles and fixing their flags to drive into the city centre together en masse.
We are a bunch of teachers who have come this morning to support the kaupapa.
This government is taking away our mana motuhake.
We just want to be us, tūturu, whenua, we belong here.
And there were plenty of supporters waiting for them along the way. Coming together to rally at Auckland's Aotea Square. But they were far from finished. What started in cars out on the road this morning has continued on foot as thousands take this hikoi to Queen Street.
Protesting against how this government has totally failed. Totally failed, not just Māori, but anyone struggling, anyone down at the bottom.
Very emotional, really. It is.
It's a proud moment for us, for Te Iwi Māori.
There was also a show of numbers in Wellington as the crowd made its way to the Parliament grounds, greeted by Te Pāti Māori, who had a new call to action to share.
We are in activation mode. Today, the revolution starts! It is time for our own parliament!
Rawiri Waititi indicating Māori would start their own separate parliament from the steps outside the beehive, saying all Māori would be listened to with the focus on mokopuna livelihood and decision. A rallying cry after a day of mobilisation across the country. Alice Wilkins, Newshub.
So, Jenna, what is Te Pāti Māori doing here?
Well, it's a little unclear. They're saying they're going to set up a separate Māori parliament. The first question, obviously, is are they going to resign from this one? The answer is no. There is very little detail about what they want to do. So at this stage, this should be viewed as a stunt, and it didn't have the desired effect of overshadowing the budget. The reality is 80% of New Zealanders are going home tonight trying to figure out how much of a tax cut they are getting. Yes, they are as advertised. Yes, that is how Nicola Willis designed it. She got props from the Treasury for them being slightly disinflationary, and her next eyes will be on the Reserve Bank as to whether they start shifting those interest rates to relieve more of the pressure on Kiwi households in the coming weeks. Once that money starts getting into people's bank accounts, we will see whether or not $20 a week is enough to shift the dial, enough to shift the mood of a nation that is struggling with a sticky cost of living crisis.
Political editor Jenna Lynch, tēnā koe.